Let's talk problem solving. It's Wednesday, July 16th, and I can almost guarantee that if you're watching this, you have some sort of problem in your life. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, inside of you, outside of you. I imagine that there is a challenge that you're facing. So yesterday, I drove way up to northern Vermont, to the border of Canada, to host a group reading. Somebody had me come up there and had a bunch of friends. It was about 12 women in total. And I was out in the backyard under some canopies, and boy, was it hot. But every time that I go to that place to channel spirit, to bring people insight and connection, I'm also there to solve problems. I'm also there to share with them the secret to life. And I know that sometimes we can overthink. And there was a woman there that was certainly like that. She was accused of having a hamster on a wheel in her mind, always trying to figure things out, always trying to make the best world for her loved ones. It was like her mind just never stopped turning. And my message for everyone there, and my message for everybody that I ever cross paths with, is that solving problems is not nearly as difficult as we might think. Sometimes we will have really challenging issues in our lives that are difficult to find our way through, but I want to show you how, generally speaking, it's very easy to solve our problems. I want you to think about the biggest problem in your life right now. I want you to think about what you would tell a child. You're a child, whether you have a child or not. Perhaps you have a sister, a brother, a best friend, a loved one. Even think about what you would tell a stranger in the face of that issue. Okay, so I bring that to you because I want you to remember that you have the wisdom, the love, the authority inside of you. Now, in May, I released this book right here. The Secret to Life Ain't So Secret. Spoiler warning, I just gave you the secret to life. The answer to the question, what would I tell my kid? Now, this book is the culmination of everything that I've learned over the course of my time working with spirit. For instance, how what separates us in the world of spirit is like a one-way mirror we see in a cop show. How we get really screwed over by the fairy tales that were taught along the way. How it's important to get vitamin joy. And this book, while it does give you the secret to life, it is a guide for how to get through this wild, wild world. It is on my website. Now, the other thing that I've released this year is the Vitamin Joy Tarot deck. You don't need to know about tarot to dive into it, to learn it, because I'll definitely guide you along the way. The other thing that I'm offering is that sometimes to get back to our heart, to the authority of our wisdom, we need a little guidance. It's not as easy as I might make it sound. So right now I'm offering the Fairy Splendor Tarot reading. Now check this piece of artwork out. So this is eco resin made with plant sap, a resin made from plant sap. There is the Queen of Pentacles and a 4-leaf clover and some sparkly bits in there. When you sign up for one of those readings, what will happen is I will do your reading. I will be drawn to one of these pieces for you. I will send it to you. And then once you let me know you've received this, as well as the other goodies that are going to be in your package, I'm going to send you your reading so you can do, I mean, some people would call it a spell, but I like the word ritual or ceremony to help you find that splendor in your life so you don't get caught up in the misery and the pain that most people are inevitably going to lose their lives to. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, this book, this tarot deck, or the Fairy Splendor reading, you can find it on my website at joshsimons.com.